You can toe the line when it comes to investing. Choose the stocks you like one by one, or select Sector SPDR ETFs and add the diversification of an entire sector of the S&P 500, like financial. With liquidity, all-day tradability, and transparency. Ready to add diversification to your equity investments? Before investing, consider the fund's investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses. Go to sectorspiders.com for a prospectus containing this information. Read it carefully. Visit us at sectorspiders.com.
ETFs may lack the heft of the $13 trillion mutual fund market, but experts say ETF appeal is broadening and ETF investors are getting smarter.
I'd like to say they were for everybody. I'm a little bit biased, but if you think about it, if you were a large state pension plan or a large union pension plan, you would have a lot of resources spent on asset allocation, and then you would hire various money managers, some active, some passive. What an ETF strategist program does is it brings that institutional caliber asset allocation to the average investor, and they haven't had that in the past.
I think investors clearly are becoming smarter about ETFs. I also spend a lot of my time with advisors, and they are very sophisticated about ETFs. I do think that you can get lost in all of the information, and sometimes it's hard to separate what you really need to know versus what gets thrown at you. What I always try to talk to our clients about is understanding what's in your ETF, not looking past the label of the ETF and understanding what you're investing in.
But as the industry has evolved and as ETFs came onto the scene, people realized we, meaning money managers like us or the financial advisors that we serve, could construct complete portfolios because they could get every asset class, even for the average or the smaller size client. And I see that continuing. I see the outsourcing continuing.
I think certainly we've seen for probably 3 or 4 decades now a trend where what the institutional investors do gets mimicked by the retail investors in fairly short order. And in large part that is because of vehicles like mutual funds and ETFs, where a particular complex investment strategy can be delivered to a retail investor in a cost-effective way.
We do have clients who have a preference or a need for individual securities, and so we do create equity-only portfatios that are, that are structured around individual securities. Although even with those, we will use ETFs at times to quickly implement a shift in strategy or to equitize cash. So I'd say in the vast majority of our portfolios, ETFs are used in one way or another.